Peace, family. The other day, I seen a video about Joy Reid, and she was saying that Donald Trump and his administration, they have no love, basically, for the people who put him in office. That his campaign, his agenda is all about extending these tax cuts that the mega rich have been enjoying since Donald Trump's first administration. And I said to myself, is it possible that all the people that voted for Donald Trump, once he got elected, he would have no love, no affection for him whatsoever? Not only is it possible, I think it's a guarantee. This man cares nothing about nobody but himself. And you could see this more and more. And it's sad. Despite the fact that this man's personal history, filing bankruptcy 6 times, bankrupting several businesses, having his college shut down for scamming kids, the people still supported him. Even when he got charged with sexual assault, a felony, 34 other felony counts of trying to hide the fact he slept with a porn star and paying her off. The people still voted for him. And when he got in office, he's done nothing to address the needs and concerns of the people. Nothing to lower the cost of food, nothing to elevate the wages. But see, you didn't have to wait till after the election to see this. You could see it before. When he first started campaigning, when the waitress told him, yeah, they shouldn't tax our tips, he'd say, you got it. When they would say, don't tax the overtime, I'm your man. Whatever the people wanted, Donald Trump was promising it to them. And then once he got in office and they released his tax bill, none of the things that he promised was even on the agenda. But like I said, you could see this decline in his affection for the people more and more. When he actually sat there and told on one of his rallies, I really don't care about you. All I care about is your vote. And then he said, all I want you to do is just vote for me one more time. And you won't have to vote anymore. We're going to fix everything. How do you campaign and tell the people that you don't care nothing about them, just their votes? And when the people still put you in office, you turn around and you give them what? Executive orders to so-called fix this country. Executive orders are the weakest tool that a president can use to address any problem. Why? Because the very next president, if it's of an opposing party, they can undo everything. Laws are the strongest tools that you can use. And the fact that Donald Trump who has a Republican House, he has a Republican Senate, he has a Republican Supreme Court, why is he still signing all these executive orders? How come he's not going through the process to put all these changes in the law that will be there after he leaves? And the reason for that is this. His agenda, his plan, his fix is so extreme that he can't even get people in his own party to support it. That's why he's doing all these executive orders. Because see, Donald Trump in 4 years, he'll be out of office. But as you know, these people in Congress, they ain't going nowhere. And see, and they're not going to put their name attached to all these things that Donald Trump is doing, getting rid of the Board of Education, getting rid of Social Security, getting rid of FEMA, getting rid of USAID, all these other policies and procedures that they're trying to eliminate, firing all these workers, federal employees. Nobody in his party is going to vote for that nonsense because they want to continue their political career after Donald Trump is gone. Joy Reid also said that Elon Musk wants to be the first trillionaire. And I believe her. Elon Musk has been finding all this so-called wasteful spending and pointing it out. but he's not pointing out the money, the government contracts that he's benefiting from. He gets the vast majority of his money through defense contracts. And this country spends over 50% of its budget on defense itself. So he's not trying to address anything that benefits him. But if it's money that's going to help the poor, he's going to find it and have a problem with it. You know, it reminds me of Elon Musk. People like him remind me of the Ferengi off of Star Trek, where they had their rules of acquisition. These are rules that they go by in their pursuit of wealth. And one of the rules of acquisition is employees are like rungs on a ladder. Do not hesitate to step on them as you climb to the top. Do you know how many people you have to step over? How little concern you have to have for people just to reach the economic wealth of Elon Musk? $400 billion. That's astronomical in the hands of one person. I would love for somebody to address the fact that how do you fix this country? And one person has almost $500 billion in income. One person got enough money as 50% of the population. How do you have that in the country be fixed? And let me end this video by saying this. On my opinion, because like I said, my videos, all my content, it's my opinion. And you can listen to it. You could say it has merit or it don't. It's up to you. But the wasteful spending that Elon Musk is supposedly finding, it's not really wasteful spending at all. When you pass a bill, if a person want to pass a bill in politics, they have an idea. And let's say this idea costs $500,000. In order for them to drum up support, they got to get votes for it. And as they run this idea around the House, they run it around through the Senate, and they say, well, that's a pretty good idea. But if I'm going to help you, you got to help me. I'm trying to get approval for my bill. And it costs $250,000, $1 million, or whatever. And as this bill circulates through the House and the Senate, now this bill that you originally cost $500,000, $1 million, $1 billion, whatever, now it costs $2 billion, $8 billion, because everybody is attaching these things because they know that this idea, this suggestion would never stand on its own. So when you see Congress, well, Elon Musk, DOGE, the Department of Governmental Efficiency, pointing out that the Congress has sent $1 million or whatever to Gaza for condoms, it's because the politician who thought about this knew that there's no way that I'm going to get the people to agree to pass a bill to pay condoms to help fight AIDS and HIV in other foreign countries on its own. People will never agree to it. But if I attach it to this bill that's more popular to the people, then it'll get passed. This is the wasteful spending that Elon Musk has found. And if he really found wasteful spending, then put it up on an official document. Don't put it on Twitter. Is not no official statement. Twitter is not an accounting balance, a spreadsheet, or anything like that. So, you see people more and more coming out on social media saying how they regret their vote, how Donald Trump lied to them, just deceiving the people in Alabama is being charged extra because of all these executive orders have canceled out some of the money that they were paying to pay off their energy bills. Now they're going to have to come up with this extra money themselves. You would think it's impossible for a person to be elected president of the United States and not give a care about the people that put him there. Well, you're seeing it right now in real time, and it is at the hands of Donald J. Trump.